Welcome back to a very special edition of Buzz on Business. With me today, I have Debbie from the Northern Medina County Chamber Alliance. I have Jesse Andrade, the CEO of Titan Construction and Repair, and I have Julie Wisniewski, the Executive Director from the Westfield Insurance Foundation. We're going to be discussing today the new program that the Northern Medina County Chamber Alliance is rolling out, Business Builders, that we're very excited for. The program is just going to be geared towards local entrepreneurs and business owners that are looking to grow individually and try to, implement better systems into their business and just avoid some of the pitfalls that many of us young entrepreneurs have already fallen into. So with that, Debbie, I just want to ask you, what do you think has motivated the Chamber to create this Business Builders program, and how did it get started?
Thank you for having us. The Chamber in the last year, maybe 18 months, we've been kind of looking at our retention rates in the Chamber, and we have a great retention rate. But we also noticed that we have a lot of small businesses, and we noticed that some of our small businesses do not renew their membership. And when we went to them and to see what was happening, a lot of them were leaving their businesses because they just weren't successful. And so a couple of the board members and I just started discussing, well, what can we do to help our businesses in our community become successful and thrive? And we just came up with this program, and we thought that this would be a great way to help our businesses and make them successful. Almost like what they didn't know when they started their business, we want to give that to them immediately so that they can be successful.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine how much further along I would be if there was something like this 5 or 6 years ago, all the mistakes I've made. So, I guess with this program, what's going to make it unique? I mean, I know there's, not to my knowledge, I don't think there's any other chambers that are doing anything like this.
There are other organizations that have programs like this, but they're not in our county. And so we just decided that this is a great way to help the businesses within our community. And we're really excited because it's a 6-month program. We have it in person. We have a virtual side of it. We have experts in the community, business community, who will be teaching the classes. And so it's really all about community.
That's awesome. Yeah. So I guess long-term impact with this program, where do you see it going, or is it too soon to tell? Just trying to feel it out and see, what people respond to.
Yeah, long term, I would love to see this go on forever, right? So that we can help every business that comes into our community to succeed. Right now, we're really focused on what we're calling that 1.0, where it's a 6-month program, and we'll have different subjects on each month. And then we are going to be focusing on a 2.0, which would be kind of like a second semester. And that's where we're gearing towards right now. I really would like to see this to be long term, but we're really just focusing on the first 3 years.
Right. So what I think is really cool about this program is it just shows community, where you've got smaller businesses that are, or maybe mid-sized businesses that are starting out, that maybe have a lot more questions, and then you have these two fine people to come in and volunteer their time and their money and say, hey, we've had a higher level of success, and we want to give back, and we want to help people get there. I would like to ask you both, what I guess inspired you to get involved with this program. Yes.
We probably want to say that Westfield Insurance Foundation and Titan Construction and Repair are the presenting sponsors for this program. So they have generously funded this program for the next 3 years. So I have to say thank you so much. We truly, truly appreciate that you are going to be our presenting sponsors for this program. Thank you.
Yeah, and to answer your question, and feel free to jump in throughout this, but Westfield Insurance Foundation, our philosophy is really aligned with our business philosophy, which is to protect families and businesses of all sizes. So when we heard about this opportunity, we couldn't pass it up. And another thing that I think is so important about Business Builders is it's really creating not only a cohort, but a network for small businesses. And we're really excited to see businesses move together, move forward together.
You know, when I started off, if I had the resources and the connections and the education and the knowledge, to do this, with everything I've done successfully and properly, it would have saved me a lot of time, mistakes, money. So, you know, we're all about the community and giving back to the community, and you know, hope that other businesses, you know, grow and succeed. And when they do that, it creates an impact on our economy, and they grow, they hire more people, and wash, rinse, repeat. It makes everybody better in the community.
I guess as sponsors, what other specific outcomes or impacts that you hope the program will achieve for the people that participate and just the community? I know you kind of just highlighted that a little bit, but
high level, I would say probably business resilience, obviously efficiency, and, you know, first and foremost, I would say being able to better serve the community. I'd say more tangible, granular metrics would probably be growth, and improved product, improved service, and we're so excited to see that, and we know that you will definitely see these outcomes. The other thing I think that is more holistic in nature that I referenced earlier is sort of the relationship building that this is going to create. I mean, when you go through 6 months of a program with someone, with a group, we've seen that it really builds camaraderie, and I think that's great. There's one more fact that I really want to bring up, and I think, Jesse, you would agree with this. I was talking with my small business group at Westfield, and they made a point to share with me that safety is something that often gets overlooked when business is tight or when a business is facing challenges. And safety is almost one of the most important pieces of a business,
Absolutely.
right? So I think if we're able to have businesses become safe and secure, that's truly the greatest outcome.
Absolutely. I agree with everything you said. I'd also like to add, you know, for us, a lot of it would be depending on what stage you're at in your business, whether you're just starting off, you know, or if you're an established business who's successful, you know, just having the correct resources in place, you're able to, you know, expand your operation, grow your team, get a different location, build a building, whatever it may be. You know, we're just hoping that, you know, we're able to help build a stronger future for, you know, everybody else involved.
You know, we have like 377 businesses in our chamber. The class itself is going to be topped off right now at 20 businesses. But what I like about this is these 20 businesses will have all of these other businesses in our chamber at their hands, right? We have those resources that they can reach out to. So yes, maybe our 1 month it'll be a marketing session on how to market your business, right? And so they'll have an expert talk about marketing, but then we probably have, you know, 10, 15 other marketing companies or whatever the number is in the chamber that they'll have right at their hands. It's this like fraternity, right? That people can reach out and have that support with each other.
just the network and
The network, absolutely.
yeah, and making those new connections in a meaningful way, in a non-threatening way. Hey, I'm not here to sell you something. We're here to learn together, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
For you guys, how do you think this program aligns with your overall, like the overall values or core values of your businesses?
We're all about building strong foundations and building stronger futures. So whether that's helping somebody grow their business or physically growing their business, literally and figuratively, we're all about the community and giving back. So this aligns perfectly with what Titan stands for.
177 years ago, when Westfield was founded, our founders set out to protect the largest industry that was in Medina at the time, which was farming.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really, to me, incredibly deep is that value is what this program represents. It's here to protect business, it's here to support and to make sure that there's longevity. So these businesses are around for 100 plus years. What also is really interesting is, I think, the safety and security and stability of these businesses is really interwoven with Titan, with Westfield, with the chamber. I mean, it's really a paramount initiative, I think, and you should be incredibly proud of it.
That was amazing. What message would you want to share with potential members, people that are thinking about joining? Maybe they're on the fence. What value you think they could get out of it?
So when I think about programs like Business Builders, I first of all think a lot of, especially small businesses, they don't have the time or the resources to commit to something like this. And I think by offering a really structured curriculum with key points that they need to learn and develop into, you're really offering a true service. And Westfield Insurance is so glad and happy to have the opportunity to support this. We don't want businesses to have to sacrifice time or resources on this. And we think this is a wonderful service that is offered in the community.
It's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. Everything she just said, absolutely.
Ditto.
Yeah, ditto. I don't have much more to add to that. You nailed that one. So,
So,
If anybody is interested, number one, you do have to be a member of the chamber. That is one of the requirements of this program. And we are going to be having an informational session coming up where you'll get more information about how to register, sign up, or apply for the program, because it is going to be an application process. So we definitely can reach out to the chamber at 330-225-8411 and ask for Debbie, and or go to our website, which we will be having an actual page on our website for the Business Builders program, which we're excited about as well.
yeah, and speaking as a small business owner, it can be very easy to get caught in the same routine and feel like you're stuck, or feel like you're not achieving the growth you want to. You know, when you make that next step to actually invest in yourself, that's when you start to see a change. That's when you start to see some real growth. This program is a way for people to invest in themselves and in their own businesses, and try to get not only business growth, but personal growth as well. So with that, I just want to thank everybody for joining us for this special version of Buzz on Business, and we'll see you next time.